everyone, mabuhay, Habyorism Tubuka again is on the wheel. Today I wanted to test the new setup of this camera installed in my car. I know that it's not that good the first time that we test drive this camera. I actually put up a new setting, reconfigure the setting of this camera and see if it's improved. And if that's the case, I will actually show you what is the actual setup that is supposed to be made into this camera. Because the thing is, the first video here is not that so clear. I think it's because of some few settings that I made amend into this. So let's try, and hopefully that I'll get it right this time. And let's go. We are crossing the first toll plaza for this exit and see how does the camera reacts on it. And there you go. Time check here in Malaysia is 9:06 in the morning. So the camera, hopefully that it reacts nicely with the suns that's already been up and maybe the traffic ahead. So that is why I wanted it to test again and re-upload it into my YouTube channel, so at least you can we probably can compare the outcome from the first test drive that we had earlier. This is quite a good traffic today in the morning here going towards Kuala Lumpur, and I will be showing this vid
lane departure
until the parking lot. And how does it differs again from outside with this kind of timing and going inside the parking lot. Alright, okay, so if you notice, there are some features that the driver's alert sounds just now. That is probably one of the things that I've on into the camera setting, and hopefully again it will come out to be okay. Alright, let's keep on driving. And what I do is that I will purposely not to hide the features underneath here on the timing, the speed, and the coordinates where we are at. So at least we can compare the the pixel which is broken probably on the first video. And hopefully that this time will come out to be better.
Beware of the vehicle ahead.
So that's one of the alert messages from the camera, and we are actually traveling about 90 kilometers per hour on this highway right now. And now we are driving 120 kilometers per hour. I think these are the things that we need to compare with this camera.
Lane departure.
The speed versus the capture of the camera.
Lane departure.
We have actually started by 90 kilometers just now. And now we are on 100 to 110. We cannot speed that to maintain our speed because of the traffic. But what I'm saying is that to compare the speed versus the capture or the camera features that it capture the image. The feature is quite annoying, but it's good that it's actually alerting us when we are near to the vehicles in front of us. I think it's about, I can approximate that in at least 5 meters, and giving us that alert. So it's very good. And I just actually wanted to have this setup right, you know. As you can see on the left hand side, a certain Raya Uttara, that is the MRT station. This is the one that I wanted to do later when I get this one fixed. There is actually a footbridge here at the top from one of the developments on the right hand side going into the LRT station there. We are still far away, but we can now see the KL118 when we have featured that on one of these video up here. So let's continue driving. We already have about 18 minutes drive from the origins, or from we have started this test drive. Here we go. This is the traffic jam. 9:20. Time check.
Be aware of the vehicle ahead.
So guys, this is actually the first test drive where we started the video, and this is how it's looked like at 9 o'clock and 28 minutes. When we do that test drive,
Lane departure.
it's
Be
actually
aware of the
on
vehicle ahead.
about 12 noon, so it's quite bright on the outcome. So today, this is how the outcome in the morning on this camera, with all the bridges, constructions is going on the top of this highway. Hopefully that is more clearer this time. And I just wanted to get rid with that broken pixels, drops, and which is not nice. Yes, and by the way, this is no paid advertisement or review of this product. This is only for my own usage, or my own interest on my channel. And what I want to do is to have something like to share something useful.
Be aware of the vehicle ahead.
Of our friends out there. Okay, so that is a disclaimer on this review of this product. All right.
Be
Let's
aware
continue.
of the vehicle ahead.
Yes, I'm aware with the vehicle ahead. Unfortunately, this is not Siri. He's not responding. But which is good, like I mentioned, alerting us while we're talking or using probably phones and stuff. So let's be safe and driving on the road, especially on this kind of traffic jam. We need to be alert with all these motorbikers on left and right while we are driving. And in fact, the audio is not that bad, you know, on this camera. And I'm just wondering, I'm trying to learn something that maybe we can have. I don't know whether there is some features of having a Bluetooth on, you know, an audio, that it can be connected to be more clearer while we are talking inside the car, or probably it can filter the sounds outside, you know, with this kind of high-tech. Yeah, I can say high-tech microphone. Right now that they have this windbreaker on the top of it, just to filter the sounds around it. I probably explore more into this camera, and I will share with you, so stay tuned for that update. And now we are actually on 20 kilometers per hour because of this traffic jam. Again, let's try to compare it with the speed that we have for 90 and 120 earlier. What is the image that it captures the camera? If there is some change, you know, we don't know. It's probably because of the speed, and if you are too slow, maybe the full 4K features will stay. I doubt. I'm still not that so expert on this camera features, but it's try. We try to compare, and it's good that we can we can share to everybody, to have this kind of comparison between the what we can observe in using the camera. We are in front of the KL118 up there. Check this video here. We featured that I think twice or thrice with the live coverage and the walk around the building. It's almost done. I have to correct myself. I actually mentioned the San Antonio, but somebody corrected me and commented that it's supposed to be called an Aspire. The one that it is, the extension of that tower. It's actually a transmitter that this will be, transmitter basically. It's not a small antenna. Probably it's an antenna. It's a different kind, a smaller type of transmission networking.
Be aware of the vehicle ahead.
Yes, I'm aware. And now we're going back to 90 kilometers per hour after that gridlock. And hopefully again comparison between the speed and the image captured by the camera. And we are actually approaching KL Central area, where you can go, most of the hub of the transportation is coming in here.
Be aware of the vehicle
like LRT,
ahead.
MRTs, or ERL going to the airport. Buses is also coming out here in intercity or interstate vehicles. Malaysia is a very nice place to visit if you are a foreigner
Be
like me.
aware of the vehicle ahead.
This is a green. You can see all of this green. Well, they're maintaining it, but the good thing here in Malaysia, like I've mentioned in some of my channel, is that it rains
Lane departure.
for actually an hour or two, and then it comes out the sun. So that is the pattern. But sometimes it rains very heavy as well, and flooded some of the areas in the city center or outskirts of the city. So that is why Malaysia is a little bit unique in terms of this scenery that you are looking right now on the camera, and hopefully that it comes out to be okay. Green one and flowery. These are all the effort from the local authority, the DBKL we call it.
Lane departure.
With all this nice landscapes
Be aware of the vehicle ahead.
around the city center. Now we're still moving on, going towards our destination. I will show you how does it look like, and how does the transition between outside what you're looking right now and going into the parking. Okay, so that will be ends on this test drive for today. Later on, probably in 15 minutes. That is the Parliament building up there, the white color. And we are actually heading to the Mansara city. The MRT line 1 is on the left hand side.
Be aware of the vehicle ahead.
Okay guys, we are about to go inside the parking, basement parking in here, so please notice how this camera reacts on the image that he's going to capture. So here we go, so let's go. The next time I think I will be going to have test drives on some of the parking lots on inside Kuala Lumpur, or what I mean is the driveway going into the parking. There are some so funny things and very tight radius going in and things like that, so the next time I will feature on that. This is a new automated parking things here as well, so they improve. And now I have to get my temperature here. Thank you. So there you go, we are going to the basement 4. And we are in level 2 right now, and I will show you probably some of the engineers, mechanical engineers who are watching this video. This is how it looks like on your utilities on the top of this building, I mean in the roof, on the level. So you can see all your wirings. Probably you are only on the drawing. Some of you have never been probably to the site. So if you have a lot of this piping on the top of this, those are your mechanical piping utilities into this shopping mall or building. And there you go. So okay guys, this is actually the outcome of the second test drive of this camera right now, and we are here at the parking lot. And please comment down below, and I hope that this outcome, while I'm trying to upload into my channel, will be better than the first one. And I will try to improve probably on the settings. I will compare it, and I'll let you know what is really the nice setting for this camera installed in this car. Alright, okay, that's all for now. Be safe everybody, and stay tuned, and see you again later. Bye bye.